In this episode, I'm going to be talking about eye makeup removers. It seems like it should be really simple. It seems like you should just buy the product, put it on, or just use it and remove all your eye makeup. But it turns out it's not so easy. There's a lot of things you need to know, a lot of misguided information, things that are trendy now, things that people try to follow just because they think it's the newest thing. And some of it is not really that new. So I'm going to go through a lot of things about how to remove your eye makeup, things that people are doing wrong, and maybe some things that maybe you didn't know. So I'm going to give you a lot of information. I'm going to try not to make it drag on too long, but there's a lot to learn, believe it or not, just for removing your eye makeup. Hi, I'm Monica, and this is Faceware TV. If you want healthier skin with a more youthful appearance without having to rely on injectables, I'm going to share all my tips and tricks from being in this industry for 30 years. So hit subscribe and let's get started. Removing your eye makeup should be simple. It should be a simple thing that you should be able to do and have no question about whether you're doing it right or wrong. It should just remove your eye makeup. But there's a lot of things out there that aren't doing their job, or they're actually making things worse for you. Maybe damaging the skin around your eyes or just irritating your eyes. So let's start with the worst one out of everything, the wipes. Now, I'm not saying that all wipes are like this. Maybe there's some out there. Maybe some people smartened up and started making them a little bit better for you or better used. I don't know, but I haven't found any. I haven't been trying them because I really just don't like the wipes. So what the wipes do, the makeup wipes, a lot of people, they tell me all the time, like when I do makeup on location or if they come into the studio, I'm like, oh, let me remove some of your makeup. They're like, oh no, I did it last night. And I could totally see that there's still leftover eyeliner. It's not tattooed eyeliner. I can still see mascara. And they're like, oh yeah, the makeup wipes that I use, there's always some leftover makeup. So people just assume that that's gonna happen. It doesn't bother them. They're just like, oh yeah, that's just what happens when you use a makeup wipe, which I think is very silly. I don't know why people are okay with that. So another thing, when you use makeup wipes, one of the things that I don't like about them, it doesn't really melt the makeup off. So maybe it'll melt it a little bit, but now you're wiping it, and now you're wiping that mascara like all over your face. So everything you had on your eye, you're wiping all over. It doesn't really just wipe it and pick it up. It doesn't like cling to it. It moves it all around your face. So you end up looking like a raccoon, and then you end up looking like, a clown because it's all over your face. Same thing if you're removing your lipstick with it. You remove your lipstick and it's all over your face. So I'm not a big fan of the wipes at all. I don't think they're effective. And I think that they tend to make your skin a little bit more clogged. I think by pushing that stuff into your skin is really not good for you. I think you're just pushing it into your pores, and they're fibers. It's like wood fibers because it's like paper. So you're wiping it around. You might be irritating your skin, especially around your eyes and your lashes. The next thing is oils. So because you want to remove all your eye makeup, so the problem is it doesn't cleanse your skin. So there's this whole hype about double cleansing. People saying, oh yeah, we double cleanse. Oh, we have products for double cleansing. You should have always been double cleansing. You don't remove your makeup with the cleanser. So you don't go out and buy a Chanel cleanser that's really good and remove your makeup with it. I like to tell people, if you're gonna come in for a hydrofacial with me, I'm not gonna remove your makeup with a hydrofacial. I'm not gonna waste all of those serums, all the things that I use in the hydrofacial, and remove your makeup with the hydrofacial. It doesn't make sense. So that might trigger in your head, like, oh yeah, why would someone do that? Like, you're not gonna remove your makeup with a cleanser. You have to remove your makeup with a makeup remover. So I use makeup removers and I remove all the makeup, and then I cleanse the skin. That's why I think this should be called a makeup remover, not an eye makeup remover, because it removes all of your makeup easily, and you don't have to stress, you don't have to rub too much. It removes it perfectly. So now I'm going to tell you about the oil cleanser. So the oil cleanser, I actually experienced this just recently because I always like to try new products. I'm like always envious of new products, new makeup, new skincare items, and I go out and try them. I am very happy with what I use. I know it works, but I'm always curious. So I did try a new cleanser, and I was so excited to use it, and it did have an oil base. I think it was an olive oil base, and I was so excited. It smelled great, it was natural and everything, and I put it around my, around trying to remove my makeup, and I went around my eyes, and immediately, I hate this feeling. it got into my, like the oil got into my, it didn't really burn that much, but it gives it immediately like that cloudiness, that heaviness in my eyes. And no matter what I did for like hours after, I had that feeling, that cloudy, heavy feeling in my eyes, and that I can't stand. And I don't even know if that's really good for you. Plus, it didn't really remove a lot of the makeup. So make sure you use a product that's to remove your makeup, like my chamomile eye makeup remover. Use that, remove everything, and then use a cleanser, like my Anise cleanser or something. Cleanse your skin. So this way you get all the makeup off, out of your pores, everything. And cleansers are made to hit your skin. If you're gonna buy an expensive cleanser, it's because it's gonna nourish and nurture your skin. So it's not gonna be harsh, hopefully, and it's gonna add nutrients into your skin. You don't wanna have nutrients added to your makeup when you're removing it. So just think of it that way. And also think of my hydrofacial. So you wouldn't come in and expect me to remove your makeup with the hydrofacial. I don't even know what that would do to the machine. I think it would just clog it. And just think of it that way. You want to remove all the makeup before you cleanse your skin. So that's the oil cleanser. So I don't like the wipes. I'm not a big fan of the oil cleansers. Now, my eye makeup remover, I have a video to show you how to do it. I teach classes. So I teach classes on how to become a professional makeup artist. And I have a lot of videos that I have on YouTube. I don't have them all posted yet. They're kind of private, so I'm making them public. I just have to load them all. I had the how to clean your makeup brushes is one of them. I also have how to remove eye makeup, and it tells you so much. So it tells you on, for professionals, but it's great for you to know as well. There's a video. I'm gonna have a link to it, so you can see how to remove your makeup. You're going to see how you can do it as a professional, but it absolutely works for you too if you're not a professional. But it gives you all these tips so you can do it effectively, and you can do it so there's no irritation to your eye. And if you are a professional, if you are doing makeup for other people, it's great to learn. So my courses that I have, the course that I have, all the lessons, they are for professionals to learn how to be professional, or they're for people who want to do makeup professionally. So you're going to learn all the inside tips and tricks. I have other courses that I do where you have to pay, but these are all free, the lessons. What they do is they teach you all the tips and tricks. My lessons that I have are just that. They're so you know the tips and secrets, like behind the scenes kind of stuff. So it's going to teach you how to do things better. So if you're not a professional, you can still benefit from some of these lessons. So I'm going to have a whole bunch of them, so you can take a look once the playlist is fully up. But the how to remove eye makeup is definitely something that everybody should watch because it makes so much sense. So I use these squares. I use these cotton squares. They aren't very fibrous. It's not like the cotton that you use when you get a manicure. They're going to take your nail polish off. They're squares. They're cotton, but not that fibrous cotton. So all you do is you put a little bit of the eye makeup remover on. You don't want it too full, but you don't want it to be too dry while you're, dragging it across your face. So you're going to put a couple of pumps on there, and you're going to lay it on top of your eye. And you're going to take your fingernail and wipe across your lash line. So with the cotton pad on top, you're going to wipe, or you're going to be able to feel you pressing. Your eye's going to be closed. I can't close one eye. I keep telling you on every video it comes up, but I can't wink. I can't close one eye. So your eye's going to be closed. You're going to have the cotton pad on, and you can just wipe across your lash line, and you're going to be able to see it come through, all the black. And you're just going to keep doing it. Maybe wait for like a minute, or not even. Just let it soak through, let it melt the makeup. And then you're going to wipe it very close to the eye. You're just going to wipe very gently, and you can do it again if you need to. And then you're going to wrap your finger around the cotton pad, because when you put makeup on, you put it on this way. So when you put the mascara on, it goes that way. So it goes on the bottom part of the lash line. So you're going to take this and go right up onto the bottom part of the lashes and wipe up, and that's going to remove a lot of the makeup. You can also use this technique for right underneath the lower lash line. So it's going to help remove all of that makeup that gets really embedded right by your lash line, and just remove it without it smearing all over your face and without having to wipe like all the time. Like that's the worst thing when you have an eye makeup remover, like sometimes the oil ones do this, where you just have to wipe and then you have to keep going back because it's not working. That's really irritating to the skin around your eyes. It's the same skin. It's not like you have different skin over there, but it is a little thinner. You don't have oil glands all the way up here, so it's thinner and probably a little drier. So you don't want to irritate it. You want to keep wiping and wiping. So you want something that's going to work quickly and effectively. So my eye makeup remover, use these cotton pads, watch the video. It's going to show you exactly what to do. It's going to show you how to do it more, just quicker, and get it done. And another thing is, when you're wiping it around, again, you don't want it all over your face. You don't want to wipe your mascara all over your cheeks. I always see people with really clogged cheeks, especially under here. I think it's from removing their eye makeup. I don't like to be pushy with my products, but when people come in for a facial, or I'm doing a, my hair is always, sorry, hair issue. It just kind of moves and flops as I'm talking. I don't know why it does that, so whatever. Anyway, so I have people that come in and they're always clogged pores right under here. So I ask them a lot, what kind of concealer are you using? Sometimes they're like, oh, I don't use concealer. Then I'm like, well, it's not normal. Sometimes it's the glasses, but sometimes that's down here, not up here. So there's always clogged pores. Like I can see them. Like I have to kind of go in with my little cleansing spatula and get rid of the blackheads. It just kind of pops them out. I don't know what's causing it. So I ask them if it's their makeup, and I'm like, well, what eye makeup remover do you use? So they tell me what they're using, and I'm like, oh, it's probably that. So I tell them that I have one that's really good. It's very gentle. It's not detergent-y, and it's not oily, because either one of those can be bad. So, and a lot of times they're like, no, mine is really good. So I don't like to be pushy and be like, well, there's something that's definitely irritating or clogging your pores. So I just leave it. Sometimes I'll give them a little sample, just, they can try it. But if it's too detergent-y, what could happen is you're going to put it onto the pad and you're going to go lay it down on your eye, and it's just going to foam up. It's just going to get all sudsy, and it's going to get inside your eye. And sometimes the eye makeup remover might not be irritating your eye, but the makeup that's coming off and getting back into your eye could be irritating your eye. So it's very foamy, very detergent-y. It could be bubbling up, removing some of the makeup, and then going right back in your eye. So that also is a problem. So you want something that's going to kind of melt it off without being oily, without being detergent-y, and just take it off smoothly. So that's why my eye makeup remover, I really do like. It's very gentle and it's soothing and works. It's very effective. Watch the video, see what I think is the best way to remove your eye makeup. I think you're going to enjoy it. I think it's going to be very educational for you, and you're going to be able to make better decisions when you're shopping to make sure that you get an eye makeup remover that's going to work for you. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and make some comments. Let me know which one is your favorite one. Let me know if you tried some that you really just don't like. I don't like to really, tell people that, oh, this one's really bad, unless it's like harmful or I just had a really bad experience. But let me know if you tried one that you think is amazing. I would love to try it, or just any information that you have. So make some comments, make sure you like it, and make sure you subscribe. And I will see you at the next video. Thanks. Bye.